Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Today, Emmerdale, Jimmy dies in hospital after Tate's car accident, heartbreak rocks the village. Emmerdale fans are in shock after one of the soap's most beloved characters, Jimmy King, tragically died following a horrific car crash involving the Tate family. What began as a routine day in the Dales turned into a devastating storyline that left viewers heartbroken, and the King family shattered forever. The shocking accident. It all started when Jimmy, played by Nick Miles, was driving along the country road outside the village. Tate Hollage had been struggling under pressure from Kim Tate's latest business schemes, and tensions between the Tates and Kings were already running high. Viewers watched as a distracted moment led to disaster. A speeding car, driven by a member of the Tate family, collided head-on with Jimmy's lorry. The crash scene was one of the most dramatic in recent Emmerdale history: twisted metal, shattered glass, and the sound of sirens echoing through the Dales. Locals rushed to the scene, including Nicola Wheeler, who arrived in tears after receiving a panicked call from the police. Jimmy was conscious but gravely injured, trapped inside the wreckage. His words, "Tell Nicola I love her," broke hearts across the nation. A desperate fight for life. Jimmy was airlifted to Taunton General Hospital in critical condition, where doctors fought to save him. Nicola refused to leave his side, clutching his hand as machines beeped rhythmically around him. The King family, Carl, Scarlett, and even the estranged relatives, gathered in emotional scenes that highlighted just how deeply loved Jimmy was. Fans saw emotional flashbacks of Jimmy's happiest moments, his wedding to Nicola, playing with his kids, and sharing laughs with his brothers. These tender memories contrasted painfully with the grim reality of the hospital ward. Despite multiple surgeries and glimmers of hope, Jimmy's condition deteriorated overnight. The consultant delivered the devastating news that his injuries were too severe. Nicola's scream of anguish echoed down the corridor as she begged doctors to try again. A final goodbye. In one of Emmerdale's most moving hospital scenes in years, Nicola climbed into Jimmy's hospital bed, laying her head on his chest as he whispered faintly, "Look after the kids for me." Tears streamed down her face as the heart monitor slowed, then went silent. Jimmy King was gone. The moment was beautifully acted and deeply emotional, leaving fans across the UK in tears. The camera lingered on Nicola's trembling hand resting on Jimmy's, the wedding ring gleaming under the harsh hospital lights, a symbol of love that even death couldn't break. The fallout in the Dales. The news of Jimmy's death spread quickly through the village, sparking grief, guilt, and anger. Nicola's heartbreak turned to fury when she learned the Tate family was involved. Kim Tate, ever the master manipulator, tried to distance herself from the incident, but her stepson Jamie, believed to be behind the wheel, broke down and confessed that it was his reckless driving that caused the crash. Nicola's confrontation with Kim was explosive. "You've destroyed my family, Kim," she cried, her voice shaking with rage. Kim's stoic mask faltered for the first time, but she refused to accept full responsibility. The King-Tate feud reignited with more venom than ever before. Meanwhile, the villagers gathered at the Woolpack to remember Jimmy. Charity, Chaz, and Mandy all shared emotional tributes, with Bob Hope calling him one of the good ones, a man who'd give you the shirt off his back. The usually stoic Nicola was inconsolable, clutching Jimmy's photo and whispering, "He was my world." Fan reactions. Social media exploded following the episode, with hashtags like RIP Jimmy King and Emmerdale Heartbreak trending within minutes. Longtime fans flooded Twitter and Instagram with tributes, praising actor Nick Miles for his powerful final scenes. Critics also hailed the episode as one of Emmerdale's most emotionally charged in years. The cinematography, the haunting score, and the raw performances created a perfect storm of emotion that will be remembered for years to come. Behind the scenes, Nick Miles' emotional exit. Nick Miles, who played Jimmy King for over 20 years, revealed that filming his final scenes was incredibly tough but beautifully written. In a behind-the-scenes interview, he said, "Jimmy has been part of me for 2 decades. Saying goodbye was like losing a piece of myself. But I'm proud of how we ended his story, with heart, dignity, and love." Show producers have confirmed that Jimmy's death will have lasting consequences for months to come. Nicola's grief arc is expected to dominate upcoming storylines, with whispers that she may spiral into revenge mode, determined to make the Tates pay for what happened. A legacy that lives on. As the episode closed, a montage of Jimmy's best moments played, his jokes, his loyalty, and his deep love for his family. The final shot showed the King Haulage sign being taken down, symbolizing the end of an era. Though Jimmy King is gone, his legacy will live on in the hearts of fans and the fictional village he called home. His death marks a turning point in Emmerdale's ongoing saga, paving the way for new feuds, deeper emotions, and unforgettable drama. For now, viewers are left with the image of a loving husband and father taken too soon, a man whose strength, humor, and heart made Emmerdale a better place.